Today, we're talking about one of the biggest frustrations among Manchester United supporters. Why does it seem so difficult for the club to sell unwanted players? Why do players stay longer than expected, even when they're no longer part of the manager's plans? And why do other clubs appear to move players on more easily? Many supporters have a simple answer. They call it Glazernomics. This isn't an official financial term. It's a phrase fans use to describe the long-term financial decisions made during the Glazer family's ownership and how those decisions may have affected Manchester United's transfer business. Let's take a closer look. Over the years, Manchester United have often signed players on long contracts with very high wages. At the time those deals were agreed, the club hoped those players would become key parts of the team. But football changes quickly. Managers change, systems change, form changes. Sometimes a player simply doesn't fit the new direction. The problem begins when other clubs become interested. They may like the player, but they don't want to match the wages the player is earning at Manchester United. If a player is earning significantly more than comparable players elsewhere, there is little incentive for them to leave unless their salary is protected. That makes transfers much more complicated. Another challenge is transfer fees. When Manchester United pay a large fee for a player, the club naturally hopes to recover as much of that investment as possible. Potential buyers, however, often know United are trying to reshape the squad and may wait for the asking price to fall. This creates a difficult negotiation. The selling club wants maximum value, the buying club wants a bargain, and the player has to agree to personal terms. All three pieces have to come together. Over time, this has led to criticism from supporters who feel Manchester United have struggled to refresh the squad as quickly as rivals. In recent years, the club's football leadership has changed. INEOS now oversees football operations, and there has been a greater emphasis on recruitment, contract management, and long-term squad planning. The aim appears to be building a more sustainable model, signing players who fit the team's style, managing wages more carefully, and avoiding situations where moving players on becomes unnecessarily difficult. That doesn't mean every transfer will be successful. No club gets every decision right, but many supporters hope the recruitment strategy is becoming more disciplined. A healthier wage structure, smarter contracts, and clearer planning could make future transfer windows more efficient. The challenge now is balancing the need to strengthen the squad while also finding the right solutions for players who are no longer central to the project. Manchester United have one of the biggest fan bases in world football, and expectations will always be high. Supporters want a team capable of competing for Premier League titles and European trophies. Achieving that requires not only signing the right players, but also making difficult decisions when it's time to move others on. So, Reds, here's the question. Do you think Manchester United have learned from the mistakes of the past? Can the club build a smarter transfer strategy under the current football leadership? Or do you believe there is still work to do before United can compete with the best-run clubs in Europe? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed today's analysis, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest Manchester United news, transfer updates, and in-depth discussions. Thank you for watching. Glory, glory, Manchester United.